So just to underline it, it will be voluntary. It won't be hell yes, we'll come get your guns.
It's not voluntary. I want to make sure that we make the distinction here. It is mandatory. It will be the law. You will be required to comply with the law.
I know that I can, 'cause I know who I am. Since the day I was born, I am Nyghtstorm. I know that I can, 'cause I know who I am. Since the day I was born, I am Nyghtstorm.
Greetings, America. YG Nyghtstorm here, and hello from Georgia. And I'm actually leaving Waffle House. Man, Waffle House is good, man. They ain't paying me to say it. It's just good food, man. It's one of my favorite restaurants. It ain't all stuck up and snoozy. It's just good food, good people, hard-working folks. That was some good grub. But anyway, let's get into these Democrat debates, the Democrat debate Debacle part 2. Okay, and man, the last time I did one of these videos, they had the first round of debates. It was over 20 Democrats. They did it in 2 nights, and they had most of the progressives on one night, and then most of the moderates on the other night. But now we have progressives and moderates, 10 people on the stage doing a debate, which, let's just say, it was less than stellar. And I think I'm being fair when I say that. And I'm getting this consensus not just on the Republican side, but also with Democrats who I talk to, who I'm, surprisingly still friends with. They haven't kicked me to the curb and say, "Oh, YG, Trump supporter, we hate you," even though there's a lot of that stuff going on. But anyway, we talk, man. We break bread. Our kids go to the same schools, man. We go to the same churches, and we talk, man. And we had to talk about this. And I will tell you this. Beto O'Rourke. Let's just start with Beto O'Rourke. Beto O'Rourke said that he wants to take away all the guns. Okay.
To them in time. Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47. We're not going to allow it to be used against our fellow Americans anymore.
Come get it. Come try to get it. Please. Come try to get my guns. And you're going to see a whole nother side of YG Nyghtstorm. Come try to get guns. Come try to forcibly take guns from people in this country. And you're going to see a whole nother side of people when you are infringing upon their Second Amendment. You shall not infringe upon that right, Beto. And to all the other Democrats that believe in that, come get them. Now, we're going to move past Beto. And let's talk about Julian Castro. Man, it's so many people on the Democrat side, and it's split because there's a lot of people who are mad at him, and there's a lot of people who are loving him right now. And basically, what some people describe of what he did to Joe Biden is elder abuse. If you don't, just check it out.
What I support and what you support, Vice President Biden, is that you require them to opt in. And I would not require them to opt in. They would automatically be enrolled. They wouldn't have to buy in. That's a big difference because Barack Obama's vision was not to leave 10 million people uncovered. He wanted every single person in this country covered. My plan would do that. Your plan would not.
They do not have to buy in. They do not have to buy in.
You just said that. You just said that 2 minutes ago. You just said 2 minutes ago that they would have to buy in. You said they would have to buy in.
To buy in. If she qualifies,
are you forgetting what you said 2 minutes ago? Are you forgetting already what you said just 2 minutes ago? I mean, I can't believe that you said 2 minutes ago that they had to buy in, and now you're saying they don't have to buy. You're forgetting that.
I said anyone like your grandmother who has.
Man. I don't know what to say. And did you see how Joe Biden kind of looked at Bernie Sanders, and I could just imagine what they were saying to each other. It's like, is this dude for real? Is he really coming at me like that? And you can see Cory Booker, you can see all the other Democrats, they were like, wow, you are really going there. You are really doing this on television against Joe Biden. You're really doing it. Yes, he did. And Julian Castro on CNN and a couple of other places, he actually doubled down on this. He said he's not going to apologize because this is a debate. And of course, you know, he's the low man on the totem pole. No pun intended, because I think he's like 5'4", 5'5". He's short. Nothing against short people. Nothing against short people. But he is the low man on the totem pole, and he got to sit here and punch up to try to bring down the front runner. And Joe Biden is up there, man. He got the name recognition with Obama, so he's up there. So he's trying to be relevant, and it actually worked. So we will see how what the Democrats decide, if they appreciate him taking on their front runner like that, or if they do not like the fact that he hit at Joe Biden like that. Because Joe Biden got his own issues. But let's also look at Kamala Harris and just speaking straight up to the President of the United States. I mean, this is crazy. Just check this out.
So, President Trump, you've spent the last 2.5 years full-time trying to sow hate and division among us, and that is why we've got nothing done. You have used hate, intimidation, fear, and over 12,000 lies as a way to distract from your failed policies and your broken promises. The only reason you've not been indicted is because there was a memo in the Department of Justice that says a sitting president cannot be charged with a crime. But here's what you don't get. What you don't get is that the American people are so much better than this. And we know that the vast majority of us have so much more in common than what separates us, regardless of our race, where we live, or the party with which we're registered to vote. And I plan on focusing on our common issues, our common hopes and desires, and in that way unifying our country, winning this election, and turning the page for America. And now, President Trump, you can go back to watching Fox News.
Now, you want to know something? One thing I noticed about Kamala, when there is no one else around her that can challenge her, she has all kinds of bravery. She has all kinds of courage, and she talks a whole lot of stuff. But notice, the reason maybe why she was so confident is because someone was missing. I wonder who was missing from this Democrat debate that is not afraid of taking it to Kamala Harris. Oh, I think her first name is Tulsi, last name Gabbard. Man, the Democrat Party must be petrified of Tulsi Gabbard, because they're doing everything they can to cover Kamala Harris, to protect her, because Tulsi Gabbard is the only person that can go out and straight up call Kamala Harris, call her out to her face without being called sexist and without being called racist. Now, what the Democrat Party has done, the DNC, and media that is controlled by the DNC with the Democrat Party, they can't call her sexist or racist, but they will call her a Russian bot. Ain't that something? And you would think, right after 9/11, you would have Tulsi Gabbard on the stage to debate the issues and talk about these ideas. You would think. But the Democrat Party, the DNC, said no, because they are terrified that Tulsi will destroy their golden goose, Kamala Harris. But guess what, DNC? Kamala Harris is destroying herself on her own. She was doing an event, and there was a gentleman who got up and called Trump the R word. And if you don't know the footage, I'm going to show you right here. Check this out.
I mean, what are you going to do in the next 1 year to diminish the mentally retarded action of this guy?
Well said. Well said.
All right, now you see that. Now, later on, Kamala Harris says that I didn't hear what he said when she clearly heard him, because she said, well said, well said. And she said it not one time, but she said it twice. So she knew exactly what he said. But then when speaking to members of the media, she did this.
Did you hear him? I heard him talk about the other stuff, and then that came later, and it was not something that I really heard or processed or, or in any way condone.
To diminish the mentally retarded action of this guy.
Well said. Well said. Well said.
I'm going to cut this short because I've gone on long enough. But I honestly hope Tulsi Gabbard is able to be a part of the next one. We see how the DNC does. They have robbed this woman. And just like they robbed Bernie in 2016, and they're robbing Tulsi now, and they've already want who they want, and they're trying to protect Kamala Harris or Joe Biden, because if Joe goes down, if he has another serious moment of a memory lapse and people start saying, hey, we don't want Joe, we love him, but he got to retire, they're going to try to prop up Kamala Harris. But with her record, it's hard to do that. And with people like Tulsi Gabbard around, she's going to call them out. So they want to destroy Tulsi. So God bless her, man. And God bless everybody running for president, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, because that is absolutely probably one of the most hardest and stressful jobs in the world. And people who complain about Trump, they'll tell them all the time, you think you can do better? Run for president. 99.9% of the time, you're not going to make it, because it takes a lot to become the president of the United States, where you are willing to risk having at least 48% of the people hate you because they're with the other party. But if you hate Trump so much, then stop talking and run for president. Put your money up and you will see just how hard the job is, and maybe you'll have some understanding and realize if you got 99% of the media coming after you, putting you down, dragging your name through the mud, attacking your children, and you're still able to get the job done regardless if people think you're boorish or your language is vulgar and they hate what you say on Twitter, and you're still able to get the job done, then I say, thank you, Mr. President. So on that note, I'm going to stop and I'm going to enjoy my Waffle House, because I did get some waffles to go, and because I'm hungry. But God bless you. God bless your families. And like I said, whether you're Democrat or Republican, I have love for you. But I am, don't get it twisted, I am proud to be conservative. I'm proud to be Republican. I'm proud to love God, my family, and my country. And I was proud in 2016. I'm voting for President Trump, and I'm going to be doubly proud to vote for him again in 2020. God bless you. I love you. Take care. Mwah.
And I want to tell you, I did not get to where I am by myself. I have had the love and support of black people, white people, Jew, Gentile, and everything in between. Our God loves us all, and we are going to love each other in the mighty name of Jesus.